Welcome back to another fun-filled, exciting edition of the Melrose Scoop. We've got a very special edition here today. I'm with Ellen Raleigh and Demi Dubois, and we've got a very special event that's coming up here in Melrose very shortly, the Melrose Open Studio Tour. Demi, if you could kind of explain kind of the genesis behind the tour.
Sure. Well, it was an idea that I had kind of circulating in my head for a while, having been a fan of other open studios like Somerville Open Studios. And I'm sure other people in town had kind of thought about the idea as well. But I had been on the Melrose Cultural Council years ago and knew that Melrose had a thriving art scene with lots of artists living in town. And I knew there was the potential that we could have a tour with enough locations that people would make it a fun event. And so I ran into Ellen, and she became the first artist on the tour, and we kind of worked together to pull off the event last year, and now we're having our second annual event on Sunday, December 2nd.
That's great. And for people who are just completely unfamiliar with this, so artists have their studios in their homes here in Melrose, and this is just kind of an open house tour to those studios where people can come in. Now, are artists selling things, or is it just for viewing?
Well, absolutely. Artists always want the opportunity to sell their work. So for sure, it's a little bit of both. It's a chance for artists to share their work with the public, to gain exposure that maybe they haven't had before, and naturally they'd love to be able to have some sales of their work too. And I think that the really special thing about this Open Studio Tour is that it will introduce a lot of new artists, this year especially, to the community, and I think they'll all be very pleasantly surprised to see how much talent there is in this community.
I'm Eva Sincata. Welcome to Melrose Open Studios. I teach at North Shore Community College, and I've been there for 18 years, and then I have a class here on Saturdays. And as you can see from their work, they've really come a long way. That also inspires me, that you can take someone and just help them to see the world bigger and broader and more colors and whatever.
Hi, I'm Lisa Tiemann. I am a stained glass mosaicist and painter in Melrose. As a mosaic artist, I've been trying to find ways to use my medium to express an environmental message. And so I love community art projects, I love public art. And so I invited friends, neighbors, and fellow artists from the area to join in with me on the Green Man Mosaic Project during a series of weekend events that I called Mosaic Mayhem. Took place up on our hill here in a screened-in tent, big tent, and we had music and color and art, and it was just a wonderful thing.
Hi, this is John Del Greco, and welcome to my studio. Right now I have on display a bunch of drawings that I've been working on in two-dimensional work. As a woodworker, I'm fascinated with wood, so most of this stuff is on wood. And I use a lot of traditional colorants to work on that wood, along with paint as well and other material. I like abstract landscapes in general, are kind of a starting point for me. Trying to create something that people don't necessarily recognize right away, but work at it and kind of start to understand it a little bit more and kind of bring insights to certain aspects of that. Looking forward to the open studios and sharing some of what I've been doing with the community.
How can people learn more about the tour coming up December 2nd?
So we do have a website, melroseopenstudios.org. We have a Google map up now, but we'll have a printed map available next week at Follow Your Art, Miter Biter, and Hourglass Gift Gallery. Again, you could go to the Beebe Estate the day of the tour, starting at 11 o'clock in the morning, and pick up a map there. But we do have links to the different artists' websites. We have a Facebook page, Instagram, and that will give you a flavor of the different artists who are opening their home studios.
Hey, thank you so much for joining us. Really appreciate it. And if anyone has any more information, check out the website, Facebook, or Instagram. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time. Take care.
Thank you.
Thank you.